Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're reviewing Nia's Dragon Power Drift set. Now this retails for $10 and it's already out in stores like Lego and Walmart. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's out in Lego and Walmart. It's not gonna be out at any other store like Target or whatever else you can find Lego besides Lego store and Walmart until August 1st. That's the release date for everywhere else, like every other store. Yeah, starting off with the side builds, we're going to start off with the Imperium drone. He actually uses a build right here on the bottom, which can make him spin. You're supposed to knock him down when you spin, Nia. You can also spin as well. Pretty fun, pretty simple build. I'm pretty sure this is used for the other drone builds, or the Imperium drone builds in the other Spinjitzu sets. Moving on, we have like two little obstacles here. I do like this water piece that's technically the fire one, but just used and look like for water. I wish there was like a few extras, but yeah, another obstacle to get through. Nothing too complicated, but it does look pretty cool. Onto this, the main thing of the set, of course, this has the Dragon Ball, which I feel like you could probably pass off as just a big marble. I don't really remember how big the marbles are, but kind of gives that bit of a feel to it. It kind of reminds me of a volleyball Lego piece that had no studs on it, or at least according to a YouTube video. And build is pretty simple, but it has like studs inside of it. No connection to it. I mean, I guess you could connect one because there's like a stud part like at the very. You gotta look like really into this build right there. You can only really connect one if you wanted to. If I can get it to look good. There we go. But yeah, does kind of make a bit of a mess when you complete it and then you decide to spin it. Okay, and now moving on to the main build of the set. The actual Spinjitzu part of it. Now this doesn't look like the other ones shown in the set. And also, quick disclaimer, you're gonna have to take out the ball, put it back in, take out the ball, put it back in to loosen it up so it can actually have a good spin. It also kind of depends on your surface area, especially if you're having carpet. This thing is not gonna work as well, just like other spinners, except for Jitsu, since that technically goes in the air. And well, yeah, it really mostly depends on what type of surface floor you have it on. Now, the main mechanic with this, besides besides spinning it, is you can actually make it drift. So you gotta kind of this piece right here, and then it just zooms out. It can be a bit hard to nail sometimes, especially if you don't make it accurate. And see, I just knocked over the thing, and all the studs went flying out. That's a bit of an annoying thing. Or at least most of them, only two actually went out. Yeah, be careful when you're building this set, because it can just knock out. For some reason, I kind of imagine this as a bit of a hovercraft, or maybe it's because of the box art, which kind of shows it flying. There are two other spinners, one for Lloyd, one for Kai. And now moving on to Nia's weapon. Here we have this trident, which honestly looks pretty cool and uses a power blast piece, which minifigures mostly wield, and you can just press on it hard enough and it launches out, but that's not what it's used for, and the trident's just kind of used as a cool effect for water, I think. We'll go on to the Nia minifigure. The only parts that are exclusive is the torso and the arms, because it's transparent, meaning you can actually have the NRG Nia from Seabound with a new transparent arm, since there was only, pretty sure, on the right side for the original, or I mean technically left if you look at it from the back. This piece is exclusive, not the hood piece, but the print on it. All the spinners have printed pieces on their mask, and the torso, of course, is exclusive. The face isn't exclusive, it's the regular one for Nia Dragon's Rising. I like how, even though it's still a movie design, they at least decided to change it, and that's how the torso looks like, front and back. The legs are regular in the Nia minifigure, but I wish there was at least a bit more connectivity to it. And here is Nia's face, and here's other Nia's face. It's kind of like a happy expression, so ninja-ish, but yeah. I think, in my opinion, the suit looks way better with the like that side with like the elemental effect, or with like the masked look. I think it just looks way better like that. But yeah, I think this set is pretty cool. Let me see. This is the one with the most. The second one with the most pieces. Kai's is the one that has the most pieces out of all three spinners. Lloyd's is the one that has the least. This one has 77. Wait, no, 57 pieces. Lloyd's has one less, 56, and Kai's has 72. Now, all of them have different mechanics except Lloyd. Nia's, of course, like, push the thing and moves forward, kind of like a car. You just push it forward, then it goes. Of course, kind of like knock down the enemy. Of course, how hard you hit it is how hard it can be able to knock down the objects. And Kai's is flip, so you kind of hit it in the. Kai's is kind of a flip one, and like the little rods extending out on all three of the sides. I'm not sure if you can really see that well, but if you have this as the three rods that stick out with the gold pieces, you just gotta bash them real good, and then it'll just flip. Lloyd's is just a regular spinner, you just spin it. Of course, I don't have the sets, but it's kind of in the name, Drift. I was kind of thinking, how in movies you kind of like, the car goes and you kind of like, kind of something like that. But I do like this set. $10, maybe a bit overpriced. I mean, that's how spinners have been, or at least the price for spinners have been for the past couple of years. I think it might have started with Legacy. Wait, no, never mind, not the Legacy spinners. But yeah, I think the set is good. If you want to get it, go ahead. If you don't, well, you don't. I give this set an 8 out of 10. So goodbye.